This week for math, we are focusing on solving word problems, specifically problems with addition and subtraction. So we're learning to solve addition and subtraction word problems by understanding the problem before we solve it. I'm looking for you to come up with a picture in your mind of what's happening in the problem, and then you can draw a picture or use a place value strategy or another strategy that we've learned in class to help you solve it. The most important thing is to understand the problem before you begin to solve it. You want to make sure that you come up with that picture in your mind of what's happening so that you are able to solve the problem that's being asked of you. Let's look at an example. Nathan started with 7 stickers. Sean gives Nathan 18 more. How many stickers does Nathan have now? So I drew a picture of what was happening in my head. So Nathan starts with 7 circle stickers. Sean gives Nathan 18 more, and we know that it's 18 because they're in groups of 5. So I can count 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. The question is, how many stickers does Nathan have now? We could start at 1 and count each one. We could start at 7 and count on. We could start at 18 and count on 7 more. Or we can turn this into groups of 10. So if I move some of these stickers up, we can see that now we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. The number sentence that goes along with this equation that's here is 7 plus 18 equals 25. I'm going to show you how we can solve that using a place value strategy too. So when we think about a place value strategy, usually what we do is we add the numbers by their place value. So our number sentences start off 7 plus 18 equals question mark. Notice that I use the numbers 7 and 18 because that's what's in the problem. Even if I know what the answer is, or I think I know what the answer is, you always want to go back to the numbers that are in the problem. So maybe we want to break apart that 7. Maybe we want to break apart the 18. I can show you both ways. If we break apart the 18, it becomes 7 plus 10 plus 8, right? We broke up that 18. We still don't know what it equals yet. We would do 7 plus 8, and then we would take that number and add 10. Now even 7 plus 8 is not something I know off the top of my head. Maybe I know my doubles and I know 7 and 7 and I can add one more. 7 plus 7 plus 1 plus 10. 7 plus 7 would be 14 plus 1 plus 10. 14 plus 1 is 15. 15 plus 10 is 25. We can also do it where we break up that 7. And I would probably break up the 7 into 2 and 5. Think about why I might break up the 7 into 2 and 5. If I break up the 7 into 2 and 5, I'm able to put the 2 and the 18 together. We know that when we're adding, we want to try to make the numbers as easy as we can, right? So now I have 2 plus 18, which is 20, and 20 plus 5, which equals 25. This is actually not a place value strategy, but this is making friendly numbers. Okay, let's look at another problem. Remember, we're practicing solving addition and subtraction problems by understanding the problem before we go to solve it. Okay, Samuel has 86 apples. Billy takes 4 away. How many apples will Samuel have? I've already drew out a picture. All of these lines represent 10s just like they would in our class, and all of the dots represent 1s. Let's make sure I have the right amount. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. So Samuel has these 86 apples. And then Billy comes over and he takes 4 away. How many apples will Samuel have? Now when I look at this problem, when I'm thinking about it, I picture someone standing there with a lot of apples in their hand. Like, I don't even know how they can hold that many apples. And maybe Billy comes over to be helpful and takes 4 away from him. And so Billy is holding 4. So that means that Samuel actually lost 4 apples. So I might take these, 1, 2, 3, 4 apples, and move them away. Now, this is what Billy has left. Billy has still that 80, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82. So Billy would have 82 apples. The number sentence that goes along with this problem would be 86 minus 4 equals question mark. Remember that when we are writing a number sentence to go along with the problem, we want to include the numbers that are in that problem. Okay, let's try it on a number line. A number line is another strategy that we've used a lot to solve word problems. Okay, how many apples will Samuel have? Think about it. When we are solving a problem with a number line, we might start at the larger number and go down. If we look at the problem here, I might start at 84, 80, sorry, not 84, 86, and I might jump back 1 at a time. So 86, 85, 84, 83, 82. When I look at my final answer, we have 82. Now again, this number sentence would include the same numbers, the 86 and the 4, because we were at 86 and we took 4 away until we got to 82. Remember, when you're solving these word problems, you need to come up with some kind of visual in your head. You can use any of these strategies to help you solve problems, the problems that you're going to be working on today, and the CGI problems that we work on each week.